The World War II isn't officially over yet. Do you know the basis? There has never been an official peace treaty between the Germany and the Soviet Union. That's strange, and when you go through the history and try to read what has happened, what has passed, and the atrocities, persecutions given to men of various countries, especially the civilians, and the ones persecuted like the Jews in Germany, Austria, Poland. Yesterday I was showing to my parents a very famous movie that has grabbed so many of awards. You might have seen it. It goes by the name Life is Beautiful. It covers the story of a Jew who is really open-hearted, keeps joking around, and is always in the jolly mood. And he happens to befriend a woman, and with time he is able to impress her, and their acquaintances grow, and it eventually develops into their marriage. They give birth to a son, and she gives birth to the son, and as he grows out, the tension has already begun, and that executions as well as the capture and taking them away to the concentration camp has begun. And those German soldiers used to come and pick up these people as per their list who happen to be from the Jew community. Now, the scenario is really dire. The German army is there, they're holding out the civilians, putting up in the truck, and ready to be shifted to the concentration camps. Now, he's the man who was the main character of that movie, is also has been captured along with his, I think, 3 or 4 years son. And it's he doesn't want him to know what is happening, how crude or bitter the world is, these emotions, hatred, war, death. And he makes up his story when he asks Dad, where are we going? He says, hey, it's your birthday? I decided to treat you and all these people in the truck. I have accompanied them to a party which will be organized at the location this place is going, and I'm really excited. And do not just give up. It's such a nice place. There will be the train, and they eventually are loaded into the train, and he tells them, see, I've got the last 2 tickets and do not want to miss it. And he gives this little kid an impression that a game is being played on, and he never even shows any acerbic emotions towards the soldiers who is taking them for execution. Knowing all this is going to happen, what he does is shows him his brighter side, jovial side, and the boy is ready to begin, and he's shielded from all the hatred. And then as he reaches there, he tells them that why we are in the queue is because according to the groups, we are forming different groups and teams, and we're competing against each other. We are playing hide and seek, and if you are successful, they'll give you a tank, a working tank. He says, wow, I've never seen a tank from front, and I'd like to see and touch it, and that's really exciting. And the old man side pushed aside to a different queue, and the situation tenses, and the time of execution is coming near. This guy tries to obscure his identity and runs around looking for his wife, and he is not able to locate her. And when he comes back, he hides his son into a small cabinet, where he tells them, no matter what happens, you're going to stay in this, and when everything is over, everything's silent, you come up. And then the soldier sees him that he's running around. He takes them, and suddenly he realizes, I'm passing in front of the box from a slit of which cabinet his son can see him. He just winks and moves forward in a very brave and dramatic walking style, and it's like soldier is playing with him and trying to give him a next challenge. So even in the last moment, he doesn't shows up the dark side, and do not let him know. Do not let those hatred get the better of that child. And 1 minute later, his father was shot. The guy is shot, and a time period is lapsed after which the Germany is defeated, and the US and the various allies have come, and the remaining prisoners are being freed. This kid, who is now a symbol of peace because he has survived those hardships, those dire critical situations without influencing his mind and thinking, and he has been emboldened with the love towards humanity. And so the tank comes and he's excited. He finally has been given the tank, and his mother is luckily survived, and they meet together, and this union taking place, and he describes how we have won the first prize, me and my father. Isn't that great? And the scene freezes, the frame freezes, and the movie's over. It was such a touching, humorous as well as depressing story, because out of those dark difficult times, a humanistic side, emotions and those situations in the life of the person is being shown and depicted, how it's conflicting, and he tries to build up his own world, at least in his mind, for the better of the coming generations, so that they do not follow the same thing which has been prevailing all this time. And that's why this movie deserved much more views. It already did. Even the movie, the stars, the lead actor were given numerous awards, and it was rightly the suggestion. It was first suggested to me by a friend Nishko in 2008. It's been a long time, uh, 13 years. Anyways, that was a nice movie, and my father and mother really appreciate and love this movie. A touching one. So that's all from my side today. There you go. Bye. Take care.